Hi, we are here on the Power to the Flower podcast. This is Ashley Haslam, and you are the manager.
I'm the Senior General Manager at Treehouse Craft Cannabis.
Okay, glad that I didn't fuck that up. But I'm actually here with Ashley because we talked about doing this and coming to an LGBTQ plus owned dispensary. And one of the things that I love the most about this place is that there are so many things in here that make you feel proud of being a part of the LGBTQ plus community, myself included. I'm a part of the B. But one of the things that I wanted to ask you, especially since everything that's going on with the Trump administration, everything that's happening in the world, it seems like we really can't catch a break. But I want to see how our community in cannabis is really like addressing things with the LGBTQ community, or if there's any ways that you with your staff hold space to make people feel at home. I mean, I feel it when I walk in here. It was like one of the first things that I noticed. But obviously, with staff and just helping them feel comfortable and safe. What do you guys do?
Well, on Inauguration Day, I messaged all of my staff and those who I knew were part of the queer community. I spoke with them directly and just like, we're here for you. We're going to respect you, your identity, your pronouns immediately off the bat. And I get it too, like I'm paying attention to current events, and I know when staff are feeling the weight of the world when he decides to do anything. Yeah, we feel it. So we're just here for each other. We're really good at dancing it out, holding space, sharing our fidgets with each other, because we keep us safe.
Yeah,
that's kind of what we've all been saying. We keep us safe right now.
Is there any LGBTQ plus brands that you work with that you love to just kind of give a shout out to real quick?
Yeah, so conveniently located right up here, Can Alive, Todd Dunn, he's wonderful. Their product is wonderful. I love, they do cigarette style rolls, so it's like more cylindrical. Love it. That one in particular, full of CBD.
Fire.
Gold leaf. It's that happy, like giggly, dopey one. Very good. We don't carry them, but Pride Packs is also a wonderful queer brand, and our brand too. We have a farm out in Western Massachusetts, everything from our brand, all our house grows. So Yellow Brick Road, Arista Fuego, Habitual Ritual, Forbidden Fruit, and Treehouse Select.
Yes. I was like, they're all up there, the THCC family.
Yeah, so those are our brands. So we're a queer brand as well.
That's awesome. And this is one of the ththings that I love, because when you walk in here, you're just like seeing so many different things on the wall, but they're really conveniently located.
Yeah, we have chalkboard walls everywhere. I really love it. Our CEO has really wanted to limit the screens in our shop. So in this store, we have the chalkboard wall. With most of our menu, we can't fit it up there now because we have too much weed. Oh no. But our other stores, we have these big like butcher paper rolls that come down. They're so beautiful.
And I honestly love it though, because it feels like you're not walking in. Sometimes dispensaries have, like you're saying, too many screens, too many things to look at. I feel like this is stimulating in the right way, because it's like, oh, what can I find? There's another brand there. What is that drink? And then over by the wall, you see something else that's giving you some education about like CBD, THC, or anything like that.
Yeah.
So I love that. And one of the things that I found myself, especially recently, like there was the Supreme Court voted down, or there was like some things going on with, the trans community. And specifically with folks like feeling like this policy error is just so against us in this community. And I found myself thinking, man, if I could ever have like one conversation, one just like policy sesh, right? Like smoke a joint, talk some shit about policy. That person, if I could pick anybody, it would be Rihanna. Who would you pick if you ever were to have a conversation like that with?
It's funny because I was thinking about this on my way here earlier. Because I was going to ask you this question. Yeah. But I was thinking, and this isn't the person I would pick, but I was thinking on the way here, like, would I ever smoke a joint with Donald Trump? Hear me out. Please don't cancel me yet. Just hear me out.
You're not canceled. It's okay.
I just wonder, like, having like a dude seriously conversation with him while we're both stoned, but I don't know if he would be able to
keep his shit together.
Bullshit. Yeah, I don't think so. Unfortunately, it probably can't be him. But I was like, man, it's just such a great. It's an equalizer. I don't know. I just think the world would be better if we all just smoked weed.
If we all smoked weed together, just
or drank weed, used weed transdermally, whatever.
Oh,
is
there any transdermal patches you have here?
We don't right now, actually. We have some salves. We have a solid lotion bar that's really cool too. It's good for aches and pains. It's not for getting like stoned.
Yeah.
But we have one with RSO and minty, and it's so good for the joints. And I'm 32, but I have like full blown arthritis in my hands because I did massage for like 10 years. So yeah, I love that stuff.
Oh, that's awesome.
Topical weed is cool.
Yeah, topical weed is cool. It's also, there's like other ways to consume. We talk, obviously, edibles is a big one, but the ways in which you can consume the edible, like you can have like a tincture, you can have like a little gummy, you can have brownie, traditional, right? Pop brownies. You can do anything. And what's your favorite type of consumption, rather, not consumption?
I'm a bong girl. I love bongs. That is my favorite. I love a nice icy bong. I love gummies too. It's just such a different experience.
Yeah.
And then another one that I love is beverage enhancers. I love it like even as a pre-workout or like during my workout, if I have a sativa like powder in there, yeah, I'm good to go. I'm not caring about my body. I'm chilling. I'm ready to go.
You're not in your mental, like, sometimes when we work out, we're like, okay, I am stressed. I don't want people to stare at me.
Everyone's looking at me. Yeah, I'm doing it wrong. What is your favorite way to consume cannabis?
I love to smoke a joint, which is like, honestly, the OG faithful, right? Like, I probably shouldn't be smoking because smoking inherently is not good for you. But
I've heard that before.
Right? Exactly. But I, of course, go against what I hear and I just stick to what I know.
Yes.
And I didn't start smoking weed until I was like 25, which is like funny because I never tell anybody that story. And it had to do, honestly, like because of a political event. It was, hilariously enough, I was working in Nevada and I was doing some midterm election shit out there. Hillary Clinton, this is a true story. Hillary Clinton called the team and I was not there because I was out doing something that somebody sent me like on a goose chase to do. Anyway, point of the story is I was really sad because this was supposed to be the call to action, like Hillary HRC's calling, you know, like this is a big thing.
Literally calling.
Right, literally calling to let the team know that she's supporting us and like, you know, whatever. And obviously she was our front runner back in 2016. So I was really, really sad and bummed out and I felt like I was left out of that call. So I called my best friend and I said, I don't know what to do. She's like, girl, go smoke a joint. I was like, that's bad. And then eventually I, lo and behold, walked in to the dispensary because it was legal in Vegas. And I got myself a vape, not even a joint.
Whoa, you just went for it.
I just went for the vape. And I was like, okay, I can handle this maybe. Yeah, I was high within 2 seconds. And then that, you know, I just kind of went from there. But it's hilarious that Hillary Clinton was like the start of my weed journey. Shout out to HRC.
Thank you, Hillary.
which is probably not too far off from like what you're saying about Donald Trump. Like, who would you smoke with? I would not smoke with Hillary, but I would smoke maybe with, on a policy level, maybe AOC.
Okay, yeah.
It's like, what's up, good girl from the Bronx? Like, you know?
Yeah, I feel like it would be just like good vibes, good energy. I feel like she would like good weed too. I don't know. She just seems like she would have good taste in weed.
Yeah.
But no, I don't want to smoke with Donald Trump.
That's okay, because honestly, it makes sense. I would be like, what the fuck is going on with you, bro? Like, what's going on?
Just like, dude, seriously, man, like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Why do you think you can do this? Like, you don't want me and my friends to die. Really?
You don't really want to deport people.
The two people that I would really want to smoke weed with, Dennis Perone and Brownie Mary.
Okay. Talk to us about Dennis Perone. Okay.
So, cannabis, here we go. So cannabis has a big, deep-rooted history in queerness, which is really, really cool. Dennis Perone was a war vet, and he was gay, and he helped to legalize cannabis medicinally in California.
Which is crazy because nobody, like, we barely ever hear about Dennis. But we know that he was a pioneer and was queer.
Yep, exactly. So he brought it back with him from Vietnam. He was distributing it medicinally for at the time, his friends and peers who had AIDS during the AIDS crisis, like in the main part of it, in the 80s. And he was doing it, not technically legally. It was very illegal. Reagan was in power at the time, and he was
the war on drugs, right?
Like, he literally did the war on drugs. So,
okay, so you were talking about Dennis Perone.
Yes.
And how he basically was like helping save people through their HIV or AIDS diagnosis in terms of like just recovery, feeling better, and all of those things. So tell us a little bit too as well, like how do you, that was like a way that history was created within LGBTQ communities that, we kept everybody kind of safe, or he did in that time, just to feel better. How do you feel like you in this process, like being a leader in this dispensary, being like someone who understands that there's attacks to LGBTQ community folks? How do you respond to some of those things to your customers? And I mean, we talked about your employees, but the customers.
So our customers will always treat them with respect and respect their pronouns too. And we have the ability, like if their name doesn't match what might be on their government ID that we have to scan in every single time, like we're happy to change your name and your pronouns in our system and respect that every time you come into any of our stores.
Right. That's perfect. Anything you want to let the folks know about Pride Month? Any one thing you want to celebrate? Anything to leave anybody with encouraging words?
That's tricky. Like I was telling you earlier, like this month I'm just full of rage and sadness.
What's the shirt say?
Protect trans youth.
Yep.
But this Pride Month, I guess just lean into your community, like check on your neighbors, like not just your queer neighbors, like all of your neighbors, people in your community, and just focus on those around you. Loving thy enemy. I know I roll my eyes when I say it, but I truly do try to live by it. Like here, we get a lot of folks that come in here that probably didn't vote like we did. We treat them with respect, we treat them with kindness, and we collect their money for our queer business. That's it. And that makes me feel good at the end of the day. So
I love how that was like very Machiavellian.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Ashley. This is it. We appreciate you coming and stopping by at the Power to the Flower podcast.
Thank you so much for having me, Nairobi. This was so fun.
Oh, I forgot to ask you one thing.
Yeah.
How do you feel about potentially seeing the 1 ounce a day rule turn into 2 ounce a day rule?
I think that would be wonderful. Whether people use it medicinally or recreationally, it's none of my business. I think that the limitations are silly. I understand it, but that's not where we are anymore. Things are changing. They're changing so fast
quickly
too. And then in Massachusetts, like we need to compete with the other states around us too. Like in Maine, like the allotment is double. The flour equivalency is different. So like for here, like 1 gram of shatter or like a concentrate is 5.67 grams of flour, whereas in Maine, a gram of concentrate is a gram of concentrate.
Period.
Do you know what I mean? So, so I look forward to seeing things kind of like that. I'm looking forward to seeing better testing too. I want to see more terpene testing. I got lost, ADD brain.
It's okay. We were just talking about that, but that was perfect. Thank you. 2 grams. Yay. And hopefully we can like up that. There's other states like New York that have like fucking, what is it, like 6 grams a day?
Yeah.
I mean, sorry, ounces a day that they can.
Yeah, it's crazy. The state's collecting 20% tax. Like let people get whatever they want. Like,
exactly.
Come on.
More money for the state. All right, Ashley. Thank
you. Thank you, Nairobi. Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. Well, first of all, we're joined with Haley.
Hi.
Hi, Haley. So, Haley, what are your pronouns?
I'm fine with any.
Okay.
I don't feel tied to any specific. If anybody wants to call me anything, they can.
Okay.
I'll probably respond.
Okay, I fuck with that. That's cool. So, Haley, we're going to play a little game. Ashley's going to give us a couple strains, and we're going to decide whether or not they are straight, lesbian, or queer of any kind. Just guessing. Okay, we're going to start with Elon's Musk.
I feel like Elon Musk is a straight white man, and there's No doubt.
There's
I mean, self-explanatory
Right.
based off the name.
right. Tansy.
Sour tangy.
Sour Tangy is a.
I think that Sour Tangy is definitely like a femme lesbian.
Yep, very lipstick luzzy. Absolutely. Next one.
Rainbow punch.
Rainbow Punch. That's
That
all
one's
of
in
us.
the name, definitely queer.
Could be anybody.
Honey bananas.
Honey
Honey
Bananas. That's a gay man.
Yeah, I was thinking more
Zesty.
like a bear gay man.
Bear, yes, I see that. I love that. Okay. What else do we have?
Tongue slasher.
Tongue slasher is a lesbian.
Lesbian could be a bi queen. We love bi
Yeah,
queens.
yeah, of course.
Grape gas.
Grape gas.
Yeah.
Asexual. Just because of the purple.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, that's good. Okay, I love that. Next one.
Chocolate pie.
Chocolate tie. Huh. Could be obviously queer person of color. I would say definitely not cis.
I was
straight.
thinking non-binary, so we're on the
Yeah,
same.
we're like non-binary. I like that. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to think of like one. Would any of these be like sativa? Definitely like
Chocolate tie is a sativa.
chocolate. Yes.
What about Blue Dream? What do you think their
Blue
orientation is?
Dream.
I feel like
The Q in questioning. The Q. Queer.
maybe, yeah.
Blue Dream. Because it's kind of like you're thinking to yourself, what would I want to do? What can I choose
Yeah.
in my orientation? I feel like that's
Blue Dream's such like
Queer.
a euphoric, like sativa. I feel like questioning, perfect.
Yeah.
Definitely because like open to anything, you
yeah,
know?
absolutely. Honestly, that's my favorite strain too. Like, not gonna like make anybody. Yeah, well, I know where I stand as a bi
Yeah.
queen here, but the Blue Dream bi queen. You see, I could have done that
Yeah.
one. And that's awesome. I think we're good with that. Do you want to do one more?
Sure.
Glitter bomb.
Glitter bomb.
Glitter bomb. Glitter bomb's the gay man.
Glitter bomb's the gay man. Yes,
Telling you to relax.
absolutely, honey. Join the parade. Okay, thank you. Actually, if you do want to identify yourself as, I will refer to you as queen. I do already, honey.
You do already.
Yeah.
I don't personally tell people like you can call me queen, but people just like say that sometimes, and I'm just like, I like it.
Yeah. Okay. Like, yes, I am a queen. Okay. So we are here today with Galvier. Galvier, what are your pronouns?
My pronouns are he, him, and sometimes queen.
Sometimes queen. You heard that? Queen. Okay. So what is your sexual orientation? Do you feel comfortable sitting?
Yeah, I am a gay man, loud and proud.
Loud and proud. Okay, so happy Pride Month. I don't think I said that to literally anyone, but happy Pride Month.
Happy Pride with
Oh my
that flag
gosh.
while you say it.
Happy Pride. Okay, so Galvier, I want to ask you, especially, we're in this dispensary. First of all, what did you think about walking in here? Like seeing all of the gay flags. Was this your first time here?
Not my first time. I've been here several times. I love this place, honestly. I think I was in a pinch, and I was just like, you know what? I want to get some cannabis products, and I think it was actually to meet up with you or like a couple other friends. But I looked it up on Google, and I saw all like the lights and the atmosphere and all of the like LGBT flags and posters and stuff online, and I was like, okay, this seems like the place I want to go give my money to.
Right, right. And we are supporting our own community, which I love. Okay, so when you came in here, did you see that there were some brands that were LGBTQ owned? There's like one, I thought we had it right here, but I moved it. Artisto Fuego. Artisto Fuego. That sounds very cute.
That sounds very like romantic.
Very
Latin
romantic.
language.
Exactly.
Personally, I didn't like. So I see a bunch of different brands up and kind of marketed, but I didn't necessarily realize which ones are LGBTQ owned. I do see that there's like a mix of branding and like LGBTQ flags and such like that. But
yeah. What do you feel like is like something that we need in the weed community that's representative more of like the LGBT community as a whole? I feel like obviously branding is one thing, to have brands, to have like companies like this one, but is there something that just like you would love to see more within like a dispensary anytime you walk in, or feel a little bit more, oh, this could use a little queer magic touch? if you will?
Um, that's a really good question. So my thought kind of goes back to I'm very community oriented, and in a lot of the things that I do and have done have been community oriented. So I tend to think about what can a business do to connect with the community and to help the community, and obviously the community in general. But when you're talking about LGBTQ persons, I would say like the business should have or should be working towards connections with other resources that directly impact people in the LGBTQ community. So, whether it's organizations that are helping folks, especially children with mental health issues that are so prominent in our community, or even just kind of targeting that community to pull them in and you know do trainings and offer resources and ways of kind of expanding and developing themselves, but also preparing them to do the same for their community.
Absolutely. I love that. That was a great answer. So I feel like a lot of this does go back to like policy. Like if you have a resource, we talked about like the youth a little bit. I mean, Ashley had this shirt that said protect trans kids, but cannabis doesn't really allow for like youth programs or like for us to do more youth programming. But that's like a policy thing. They banned that policy wide. So if there was like somebody that you could sit down and smoke a joint with, have a policy sesh with, to be like, we need to change this, who would that be? Or like even if you were just to like talk about the state of the world right now and just be like, I need to talk to Oprah, something like that. That was just random, but
Now, maybe I'm slightly uneducated on this front because I don't know what her preferences were or if she would even engage, but I would love to have me a smoke sesh with Maya Angelou.
Maya Angelou, that would have been.
And I have been watching so many interviews and like
she was fierce.
So much content. Yes, fierce. She never took no for an answer. She stood up for herself, but for other people as well. And so I can't. First of all, a conversation with her 100% sober would just be
divine,
chef's kiss. But throw a little cannabis in there and just see how the discussion unfolds around cannabis, around the issues that we're seeing today. I would just imagine that would be a life-changing experience. I did have somebody else in mind to mention, but then I just thought,
no, tell me, no, go ahead.
I'm a little biased, but Adele.
I
love me some Adele, and she's got that British wit
to the joint.
Sorry. Yes. She's got that British wit about her, and I love her personality, and I appreciate the struggle that she's been through and how she communicates that through her music, through her songs. And if you've seen in some of her concerts, like she's also one that doesn't stand for anything. Like most recently, and forgive me for not knowing exactly which concert or where, but I saw a clip where she's having a Pride event concert or a Pride concert during Pride, and somebody in the audience yells out like "Pride sucks." She stopped the concert, was like, "What? No, who was that? Did you just come to my concert and say Pride sucks?"
They got clocked by Miss Adele.
Immediately, and you can't get away with it. So I think we need more people like that too, in our everyday lives, because it's so easy to become complacent and become silent and feel like we can't speak out on the issues that matter. And in a world like that, where everyone, or in a world like this, where everyone is responding in that way with just no response, we're never going to see the change that we really need.
Yeah. So. I think right now we are at a point where there's a lot of different changes happening to our community on a policy level. We are under attack. The queers are under attack, honey, in this administration.
Yep.
Is there one thing, one sobering like advice or something that you could just say to the community to just uplift like we always do? Breathe.
Be yourself. Be yourself in the face of fear, in the face of rejection, in the face of suffering, because all of us to some degree suffer, whether it's internally, whether it's visible and obvious, overt, if you will, to the outside, to other people. But as long as you continue to be genuine and walk in your truth, nothing else matters.
Period.
And those who are not aligned are going to fall to the sides, and ultimately we are going to reach a place where we are going to be a better world, a better community, because it's simply the human thing to do, and what I feel we have done, from prehistoric times till now.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, if you're not yourself, then you've given up not only your freedom and the joy that could be there, but you've given up your power to be part of the movement that gets us to where we are going to be in the future.
Amen. Look at that, honey. You just cleared it, clocked it. Okay. And we're going to wrap it up by playing a quick little game.
I love games.
All right. So the game is Guess the Strains Well, I don't even know what we're going to call it. Guess the Strains Sexual Orientation.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay, Ashley.
White Widow.
White Widow.
White Widow.
That sounds like a straight woman. Sorry, no offense.
A very old one.
I was gonna say very cis woman.
Yeah, it's giving sis. Yes.
Of the golden times.
Yeah, it's giving Golden Girl.
Except they were an exception of their
their
generation.
time.
Let's just
Okay.
say that.
Blanche.
Purple Haze.
Purple Haze.
Purple Haze.
I want to say it's a bisexual man.
I love that one. Yeah. Yep. I see that. Okay.
And I don't know. I feel like
Is he a
There's
queer
a-
of color?
possibly. Yeah, I would. Yeah, actually, I would say so. But I feel like it was common in the days back then, for guys to kind of ease the conversation of their fluidity by saying, I was just a little drunk, or it was just a night out. So there's the haze part of it. But yeah,
I love that. Purple. It gives both. Another one?
Maybe the other purple, Granddaddy Purple.
Granddaddy
Granddaddy
Purple.
Purple.
It sounds like a pimp honey. Sorry.
Or a bear.
A bear.
I was just gonna say it's definitely giving bear daddy.
Bear daddy, yeah. Yep, absolutely. So we need like a twink one. I'm just kidding. But yeah.
Trainwreck.
Train wreck. Okay. Train wreck.
Train wreck. Train wreck.
How do we? It's
I don't
giving
know.
Donald Trump.
Is that an orientation?
That is somebody's
I guess it
orientation.
could be, even if it's just one.
Yeah.
The
MAGA orientation. That's what that is.
Bubblegum.
Bubblegum. Lipstick lesbian. Sorry, that's what I would say. I don't know about you.
Bubblegum.
Bubblegum strain.
I don't know why I get like Twinkie gay man.
Twinkie gay man. I think
Yeah.
it works. I feel like lipstick lesbians and Twinkie gays are like one and the same. Just like different sides of the spectrum, you know what I mean?
Different sides of the same coin.
Different sides of the same coin, honey. Heads and tails.
Got one more.
Yes.
Cinderella 99.
One more.
Cinderella
Cinderella 99. Okay, you're gonna take this one. You answer that one, honey.
Cinderella.
She has a glass
99.
slipper. She's got 99 men. And I'm saying she, but it could be a queen.
This is not a sexual orientation, but why do I feel like drag queen?
Yes.
Cinderella 99.
Cinderella 99.
Maybe we have to expand
Da, da, da,
the like title of the game to like identify or what's the queer identity of
Yeah, what is the queer identity
the strain?
of the strain? That is the name of the game. What's the queer identity of the strain?
Next year, Tinder bios. The screen.
Ooh, next year Tinder
Yes.
bios. Yeah, that would be funny. Actually, that works. Well, thank you, Galvier, for joining the Power to the Flower
Thank you for
podcast.
having me.
Absolutely.